Tina. I'm back with my 36 and 37 week pregnancy update. Oh my goodness. Hello, how are you? I haven't seen you guys in about 2 weeks. My original plan was to, after Veda, I was gonna take a week off of YouTube altogether, just kind of, you know, chill, get some stuff done that I needed to get done around the house and stay off social media for a while. 1 week turned into 2 just because we had so much going on and I have been completely wiped out. I'm also still working full time, if you can believe that, 40 hours a week. So just between work and just getting everything else ready for the house and the baby, I have been completely just done. Like, I have had no energy or anything else to do a video. Just even the thought of like getting the camera out and pulling the tripod down has been like just exhausting just thinking about it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. So anyway, I'm back, I'm still around. I have not had the baby yet. So yeah, just kind of at a waiting game at this point. I'm actually 38, a little over 38 weeks today. I'm 38 weeks and 2 days today. So I'm in the green zone, fully full term. You know, she can really come anytime as it stands right now. I don't know if she's gonna be here. I have no idea like what, you know, when she's gonna be here. I do have some updates though on some changes that are happening kind of with me and kind of signs and symptoms and things like that. But again, you know, nobody knows the day that she's gonna be born except for her. So all right, let's get started with the questions. Okay, first question is, today I'm 38 weeks and 2 days pregnant, although I'm gonna be doing the update, as I mentioned, is the 36 and 37 week update, so kind of talking about the last 2 weeks. How big is the peanut? The peanut is the size of like a humongous peanut plant at this point. So it feels like, anyway. I have no idea. My doctors don't do the ultrasound where they guess the weight of the baby, and I guess those can be really, really off anyway. From what I understand, they can be off by 2 pounds either way. If we're going to be going by like the apps or like the normal gestational weight of the baby, it should be around 7 pounds, but again, she could be, you know, 5 pounds, she could be 9 pounds, she could be 15 pounds, who knows at this point, you know? Maternity clothes, no, no maternity clothes. I am over it, so over it. As far as like trying to find things to wear, I literally have about 4 sundresses that are just like this, different styles, different colors, but that is what I wear now. And I wear sometimes like stretchy skirts and tank tops with a cardigan over it for work, but literally I'm done. It was 96 degrees here the other day, 100% humidity. I cannot even fathom the thought of trying to squeeze in those maternity jeans at this point. I refuse to buy anything else. I'm not doing it. I did buy actually at Marshall's earlier a pair of super stretchy pajama yoga pants. So I'm looking forward to getting into those earlier. They have like a really low rise on them and no like waistband, so I'm super excited about those. But as far as maternity clothes go, no, absolutely not. Not wearing them, not buying them. I'm done with it, so over it. So yeah. Oh, sleep. I don't even know what sleep is anymore. Not complaining, but I am so uncomfortable. I'm so uncomfortable. It is crazy. My hips, my back, I'm in just so much pain. The weight, I've been talking about this for a while now, but the weight of my belly is just tremendous. It feels like, I can't even describe it to you. It feels like I have just this huge 20-pound rock in my tummy, and it doesn't matter which way I sit, it doesn't matter which way I lay, it doesn't matter if I'm standing, sitting, squatting, crouching, whatever, it's painful. So it's just really, really, really uncomfortable. I'm very squished. Baby girl is squished, so no, we are not sleeping at all. Also, I'm back in the having to like go to the bathroom every literally 20 to 30 minutes phase. Even my husband was like, oh my gosh, you have to go again. I was like, hush your mouth, just hush it, because I can't deal with it. I'm like, yes, as soon as I go pee, I have to pee again as soon as I stand up. I mean, I could probably just literally live my days just like peeing and sitting on the toilet. I don't know. That sounds really gross. I'm sorry, guys, but just a huge amount of pressure on my bladder right now that is just making me super uncomfortable. So no, long story short, sleep is not even in the question anymore at the moment. It's totally gone. Best moment this week. Ooh la la. So I had a doctor's appointment on Monday. I was supposed to go in Tuesday afternoon for my weekly appointment now, and I moved it up to Monday because last Sunday night I was sleeping and something was weird. Like, I woke up in the morning about probably 4 a.m. so morning, whatever, woke up and I felt some really sharp pains in my lower back. Now, I've been feeling pain, you know, normal pregnancy pain, but this was different. I don't know if it's because she dropped a little more or what happened, but I felt like maybe, you know, I was worried it could be back labor, basically. So I called my doctor. They said, come on in today instead of tomorrow. Let's just check you out. So they checked me out. Everything is fine. I am dilated a little bit. So that was a pretty big surprise. They've only checked me once before as far as for dilation and things like that, and that was when we were at about 34 weeks, just because I had some concerns, and they checked to make sure that I wasn't dilating too soon at that point. But I was checked again this past week, and I am 1 to 2 centimeters dilated, and my cervix is really soft. So definitely body preparing for labor. It was just interesting to hear the changes that had kind of been happening in my body, because you can't feel any of that, you know? So it was like just a different, like, mentally just kind of like, oh, really? I'm dilated, huh? And that's not a problem anymore, you know? It's just like kind of preparing yourself for the, I don't know, like it's more and more real. You know, your body's like silently preparing to have a baby. So that was probably the best moment this week, just kind of learning that my body is progressing. Everything is going good. Baby is dropped. She is like engaged, guys. Her shoulders are in my pelvis. Her shoulders are in my pelvis. So no wonder I can't sit up or lay down or do anything. But you know, that was funny too, because when she said that, she's like, oh gosh, she's down there so low. She's like, she could barely check to see how dilated I was. And when she said that, I was like, gosh, there's just no way I could hurt her, right? Like, I don't need to be sitting or standing or doing anything, you know, out of the ordinary than what I normally do. She's like, no. She reassured me that there's really nothing no position I could possibly put myself in that would cause injury to the baby. But it just kind of made me feel like, poor little thing, you know, she's like stuck. She's got her shoulders jammed in my pelvis bones, and she's all just squished in there. But doctor says she loves it, you know, she's really happy in there, and they love being like secure and squished in there, I guess, essentially. So yeah, no, everything's good, and she is down there just getting ready to make her big debut. Symptoms. Whoo, okay, aside from the pain, which they said was just normal back pain from her being so low in my pelvis, Thursday night, so 5 days later, we thought we were going to have a baby. I started having contractions, and these were not Braxton Hicks contractions. These were real, legitimate, painful contractions, and they started about 15 minutes apart, lasting for anywhere between 45 seconds to a minute. And I was timing them. There's an app on my phone that I was using to time them, and they were getting closer and closer together. So we went from like 15 minutes to kind of like 9 minutes, and then to 6 minutes, but then back up to 15 minutes. And it went like that for about 4 hours, and they finally just fizzled out. So no, we did not go into active labor, but my body is completely and definitely preparing to do so. So yeah, that's been the main symptom as far as just, you know, getting ready to have her this week. I'm trying to think what else. I haven't been feeling the best, as I mentioned earlier, just kind of really tired. It takes a lot out of me to do really anything at this point. Going into work, I'm so lucky, because my work allows me to work from home a couple days a week. So basically 2 to 3 days a week, I'm able to sit on my couch with my feet up and recline, my laptop going. It's still work. I'm still working 8 hours a day, but I don't actually have to make the drive in. And sitting at my desk is so uncomfortable. The chair is fine normally. It's a great chair, but like just sitting straight up and down, like especially even in this chair, it's totally uncomfortable. It's so much easier and more comfortable for me to be reclined right now. And so sitting up like this for 9 hours typing on a computer sucks. It's really bad. So that takes a lot out of me. The days that I have to actually go to work, I usually end up having a bad night, you know what I mean? Like I come home and I'm like completely wiped, and I'm also in a lot of pain, just back pain, sciatica pain, hip pain, wah, I know, but seriously, it's been rough. So working from home has been definitely just such a blessing, and such a nice thing for my work to allow me to do. I really appreciate it. Billy wants me to start working from home the entire week, which I'm so on the fence about. My work would be fine with it, I believe, and I could talk to them about it. I mean, really, they know I'm gonna have a baby any day. But when I'm here working from home, I miss people. I start to go a little bit stir crazy. So having just such a, like, just going in a couple days a week, it just helps me, you know, like, to see people and talk to people and actually, you know, have social interaction versus just kind of sitting here and, you know, have Gabby and Twinkle and Homer and Jaws the fish. But you know, I'm going a little bit stir crazy just sitting in the house. It's kind of making me, like, it makes me crave wanting to go out and see people. So I don't know. We'll see if I actually do that or not. Food cravings. I'm trying to think. Ooh, watermelon. Oh yeah. So I got this, like, watermelon juice from Trader Joe's. It is so good. Oh my gosh, it's watermelon cucumber juice. I don't know how to explain it. It's not like real juice or whatever, but it's just like a flavored juice drink, I think. I don't know. It's supposed to be made with organic, whatever. It's Trader Joe's stuff. It is so good. Like, I have been, as soon as I tasted it, I was like, oh my gosh, the combination of watermelon and cucumber just combined with how hot it is right now, and then the fact that it's not water, because I drink so much water, I'm so tired of water. It's been so good. So watermelon's definitely been high on the list of cravings. Food aversions, yeah, the weirdest thing ever. Just fish. I don't know why. I don't want it. Like, I don't want it at all. So I guess fish would be my food aversion. Gender. We all know she's a girl. Labor signs. As I mentioned earlier, yes, lots of contractions, lots of, you know, just getting ready. I'm dilated, things like that. So yeah, there are definitely signs that labor is very, very soon. Hopefully, you know, we'll see. Belly button in or out. It's kind of out, guys. I didn't think it was going to happen, but no, it's poking out a little bit. So it's kind of exciting. It's, you know, it's not all the way out like I was thinking it would be, but it's a lot further out than I thought it was going to go. So that's good. What I miss? I miss feeling good. Like I was telling Billy this morning, I'm like, I can't wait. I know there's still definitely a recovery process after you deliver the baby, and that's going to be quite a while out from here as well. But I'm just so looking forward to waking up in the morning just one day and feeling good again. I don't even know what that feels like anymore, you know? So yeah, I really miss not being in pain, and I miss my health. As far as just being able to be active and just do the stuff I normally do. I am kind of over the hump of like being afraid of recovery from delivery, and I'm kind of into the, you know, it's the first step to the rest of my, you know, to the rest of my recovery. So that's going to be, you know, I know it's not going to be easy no matter which way you deliver. It's painful, and there's definitely a recovery process to it. But it just starts the clock ticking on getting fully better and fully recovered and getting my body back, you know, to where it was, to where I feel good. And, you know, I know things are going to be different, absolutely, with the baby, you know, absolutely. But just I feel like I can tolerate so much more if I'm able to move around and just have some of my energy back that I had before. What I'm looking forward to, I am so looking forward to meeting our little girl. I keep going back and looking at those crappy 4D pictures that they took of her. As you guys probably know, we paid for the 4D ultrasound. I think it was at 32 weeks. 32 weeks. We paid for the 4D ultrasound, and she was already so low in my pelvis, her head, they couldn't get any pictures of her. So they took a couple. We have two that are just like barely face shots of her. But I keep going back and I just study her features, and I look at her little nose and her little eyes and her ears. I just can't believe that little cutie pie is living in my tummy right now. And I don't know, I'm just so excited to hold her and just to touch her face and just to have her with me. I mean, she's here, you know, she's with me all the time now, but I don't know. I'm just looking forward to meeting her and just welcoming her to the world, and, you know, having her around with us day to day. I don't know. It's just gotten to the point over the last few weeks, especially, my heart is just so full of love for this little girl, and I just cannot wait to have her here. I'm just so excited. So milestones. I don't know. I hate that question. It comes up every single week. I should just take it off the list. But no, I mean, oh, you know what? I'm trying to think. This was the other weird thing that happened. So when baby moves, I can feel like, or sometimes every now and then not feel, but here, she makes like a popping sound, like her bones go like, and I wasn't sure if it was her bones or my bones or what was going on in there. I've read up on it a lot. I guess it happens infrequently, but it happens to some people. And it's just probably her bones just clicking around from being so squished in there, and it's totally normal. She's fine. I told the doctor about it as well. But yeah, so she did that. But the other night, the craziest thing happened. You probably won't even believe me. I tried to take a video of it on my phone, but it's not very pronounced. Like, you had to kind of see what was going on in person for this to even be real. But I talked to my doctor about it, and they said, yeah, this is a rare thing, but it does happen. So I was laying in bed, reclined, I was kind of like propped up on pillows back here, and all of a sudden, I feel my tummy just going like I don't know how to explain it, like a panting almost, involuntarily, of course. And I looked down, and sure enough, I could see her doing her practice breathing through my stomach. Like, I guess her back was just positioned on my tummy just the perfect way, where I could see her just going and just practicing her breathing in utero, which is crazy. When I told the doctor about that, they said that that's one of the things that they look for when they do ultrasounds, later in the pregnancy, to make sure they're practicing their breathing. But it's something that's rare to see from outside of the womb, from outside, through the tummy. But I saw her doing that, and it was just the coolest little thing. I was able to just watch her do it and just kind of rub my belly and know that I was touching, her back where her lungs are, because she was doing her practice breathing. So I just thought that was the neatest thing ever. Like I said, I got a video of it, but it's not really super clear, so I won't put it in or anything, but it was just such a neat and amazing experience. I was like, gosh, she's just, I don't know, she's practicing her breathing. This is so crazy. So anyway, really, really thrilling moment for us. Okay, the very last question is bump. I have a bump, guys. This is not even a bump anymore. This is like a boulder. I'm going to show you guys what is going on. Hang on one second. Okay, so here I am from the front. This again is 38 weeks and 2 days pregnant. And then this is from the side and from the other side. Yeah, so she's in there. She's cooked. She's ready to go. So anytime now, baby girl. As you probably could tell by the title of the video, we did pick a name for baby girl. Her name is Emmy, E-M-M-Y. And we picked that name because my husband was so bent on Emma. He wanted to name her Emma so bad. But I was like, we already have 2 sets of friends that have daughters named Emma. One of which was our flower girl in our wedding. The other one is my really good friend in Georgia, and his daughter's also named Emma. And I was like, no, we're not naming her Emma, because that's like stealing everybody else's baby name. So we went back and forth on this for a few months, and we were watching the show on HGTV one night. It's with Chip and Joanna Gaines. What's it called? Oh gosh, I have pregnancy brain so bad. Okay, yeah, the show called Fixer Upper on HGTV. It's a couple out in Texas, and they buy, houses and fix them up, hence the name of the show, but they do farmhouses and stuff like that. We love that show, obviously, because we have our little farmhouse, so we always watch it for ideas. Anyway, we're watching that show, and they had their kids on there one day, and their little daughter's name was Emmy, so we decided to steal it from them. But no, seriously, we love her name. We think it's really cute, and her middle name's going to be Louise, which is my middle name and also my family's name. I think she will be I have to try to find out if there's more, but she is the, I think, 5th Louise from my family. All of the eldest females are always named Louise, either first or middle name. So it's my middle name, and yeah, it'll be her middle name too. So Emmy Louise, or little Emmy Lou, whichever way you want to call it. But yeah, that's our little baby girl, and we are so excited to have finally picked out a name for her. I think it's perfect, and I just think it's so cute. And also, I think it's a good name too. Hopefully it'll carry her well through life, because it's such a hard decision to make, when you're actually giving someone a name, because you want to make sure that their name's going to be you want to give them a really good name to have, throughout the rest of their life. So we feel like Emmy's going to have a real good name, and, hopefully it'll be something that she loves as well, and we just absolutely love it. Well, alright guys, thank you so much for watching my pregnancy update. Again, I'm sorry I was away for so long. I'll try to put up a couple more videos this week. I actually have a Dollar Tree haul sitting next to me right now, which I'm going to film as soon as I'm done with this one, if I can catch my breath. I might have to take a little short break and then go back and film it, but I will try to film that tonight. So I should have that up later this week, along with another video of a subscription box that I got this week. I want to do a review on it because it's so cute and special. I posted it on my Instagram. If you haven't seen it yet, please go down on my Instagram and look at it because it's adorable. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching so much. As always, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down below, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!